Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Thoroughbred Action, a Sunset Friday at beautiful Gulfstream Park. We've got 9 races to bring you on the show, and let's head on up to track announcer Pete Aiello for the track conditions and the weather.
We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course. Temperatures in the upper 80s here this afternoon. And the first of 9 on the Friday program over the turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratched the 6 and the 7. 5 went postward. The favorite was the 2, Coquivacoa.
Racing at Gulfstream. Indominus hopped at the start, but still broke well. Wildcat Wave moves between horses to put ahead in front. Coquivacoa, first race favorite, comes out of there in third. From fourth, it's Starship Reina, and Far From Here is last of all, but she's not far from here. She's only about 3 lengths off the lead as they race to the far turn. It's Wildcat Wave and jockey Carlos Olivero calling the shots with a 3/4 length edge over Indominus the Gray in second. Coquivacoa is at the inside. She'll need a way through from third. Starship Reina keeps her bracketed in and moves 3 wide and on the attack, and Far From Here is the trailer through a 21-4 opening quarter. Wildcat Wave has the lead, and Dominus is second. Reyes going to try to thread the needle here with the favorite. Zayas trying to prevent that from happening as they turn for home. Wildcat Wave has the lead. Coquivacoa to the attack is now second down the outside, and Starship Reina with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Coquivacoa trying to track down Wildcat Wave. Here's Coquivacoa surging on the outside, and Coquivacoa wins going away. Second, Wildcat Wave. Third was Starship Reina. Fourth, Indominus. Then Far From Here in 56 flat.
Well, number 2, Coquivacoa, ends up wearing down the pace setter to get the victory, but the victory was short-lived as she was disqualified for interference at the top of the stretch. And the 3, Wildcat Wave, moves up for the victory under Carlos Olivero for Francisco D'Angelo and D'Angelo stable. 4, Starship Reina placed second. 5, Indominus placed third. To the second race now at 1 mile over the main track, start of the early pick 4. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Rider change on 2, King of Jack to Raul Mena, a field of 7. Favorite was the 5, Miss High Tide.
They're up. Good start for Feeling Awesome on the far outside. The favorite, Miss High Tide, was checked back to last and now angles to the outside. Down at the inside, King of Jack now moves through to take up the running. Moving up the challenge is Get a Room. Feeling Awesome's on the outside, Canary Green between horses. Then back to the favorite, Miss High Tide. She'll land 5th, about 5.5 lengths behind. She's a length and a half better than Mexicana, and the trailer is Diana's Comprise. 3-way go as they leave the chute through a 23-4 opening quarter. Up on the outside, it's Get a Room and jockey Luca Panici, who'd lead by a neck. Toward the inside, King of Jack is now second. Canary Green is third. Feeling Awesome has the favorite boxed in as down at the inside, Miss High Tide is 5th. Stretch of 3 to Mexicana and 2 more to Diana's Comprise. The race to the half-mile mark, and up front, Get a Room committed for home now as she sails through the opening half-mile in 46-2. Get a Room, 3 lengths in front. King of Jack second, Feeling Awesome is third. Miss High Tide at the inside, 4th. Back 5th is Canary Green. Mexicana tries to rally, and so does Diana's Comprise with 5/16 left to run. Up front, Get a Room has the lead by 3. King of Jack is second. Feeling Awesome is third. Canary Green is next. Miss High Tide has been defeated. Back at the inside in Mexicana, then Diana's Comprise as they race for home. 3 quarters, 1:11-4 they turn in, and it's Get a Room who comes off the top of the turn on a 4-length lead. Toward the inside, Mexicana begins to get on track down the center and Feeling Awesome. King of Jack is still right there with 1/8 of a mile to go. Get a Room almost there. Here comes the barn buddy Mexicana on the outside. Mexicana surging at Get a Room. Monty Thomas 1-2. Mexicana going away. Get a Room second. King of Jack third. Then Diana's Comprise and Canary Green in 139-3.
Trainer Monty Thomas continues to fly well under the radar here in South Florida, but continues to do good work. He runs 1-2 in race number 2 as Mexicana wears down stablemate Get a Room for the score. For owner Ricardo Asensio, trainer Monty Thomas, and jockey Marcos Meneses. Get a Room was second, ahead of the 2 King of Jack, who ran third. Time to take a timeout. The Friday card continues right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Every weekend at Gulfstream Park is great, but none is quite as thrilling as July 4th weekend. Celebrate Independence Day up in 10 Palms Restaurant with our All-American Soiree, part of the Freedom Fest weekend. Great food, drinks, atmosphere, and of course, great racing.
It seems like not only we're getting ready, but then the guests are getting ready, because it's like they're veterans. They're getting here like hours early, you know, and they want to grab their spot. They want to have a good time. They want to grab some food. And you have all the kids playing, and it's just a good time all day long. The vibe around here for 4th of July always seems really exciting. It seems like as soon as they started doing 4th of July here, it just got really popular really, really quick.
Back now for the third race on the card at 1 mile over the turf. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. With a field of 7, the favorites were 1, Never Burn a Copy, and 6, Exclusive Reward.
And they're off. Good start for Exclusive Reward from an outside gate. Moving between horses is La Cabellion, moving to challenge, and down at the inside, Successor of Fate. These three across the course in the run to the first turn. Away in fourth and down toward the inside is Never Burn a Copy, then Scarlet Wine. Miss Patty is widest of all, while second last, and Congratulations trails as Medina works over with Exclusive Reward. It's Exclusive Reward to lead by a length. La Cabellion is now much closer, racing from second. On the outside in Scarlet Wine, third. Successor of Fate just lost fourth to Miss Patty, who's moving wide, but moving forward. Then back to Never Burn a Copy, second last, and Congratulations is last as they race down the backstretch. 4 horses across the track. From the inside, Exclusive Reward a half a length in front. La Cabellion is racing from second through a 23-3 opening quarter. 3 wide Scarlet Wine, 4 wide Miss Patty. Successor of Fate follows them about 4.5 lengths off the pace setter. A length better than Never Burn a Copy, who needs to progress for Richard Mitchell. And trailing the field is the trailer Congratulations. 47 seconds for the opening half mile. Exclusive Reward surviving every step and leads by a length and a half. La Cabellion is second. Up on the outside, here's Never Burn a Copy, revving it up 4 wide. Miss Patty is now back to fifth. Trying to run on from the back is Congratulations as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, the leader Exclusive Reward. Medina just took a peek over his shoulder, and he sees he has the favorite to come right after him. The 2 favorites go on, and up on the inside, it's Exclusive Reward who cuts the corner and opens up again. Exclusive Reward by 3. Never Burn a Copy is second, well clear of Successor of Fate third, but they come to the finish, and Exclusive Reward as a 4-5 favorite will win it. Exclusive Reward beats Never Burn a Copy by 2, well clear to the Successor of Fate third. Fourth was Congratulations, then Scarlet Wine in 1:35 and 4.
The favorites run 1-2 and dominate the stretch run of today's third race, with number 6, Exclusive Reward, having something in the tank when confronted. Kicking on for the score, giving Francisco D'Angelo his second winner of the afternoon, this one for Just for Fun stable and jockey Abby Medina. 1 Never Burn a Copy second, ahead of 2 Successor of Fate, who ran third. There's a look at our leading jockey for the 2017 spring meeting, Tyler Gaffleone, one of the best in the business, and we're proud to call him a Gulfstream Park native. We move now to the 4th race on the card, race number 4 at 6 furlongs. Race 4 as Maiden Claimers, racing for a price tag of $35,000. We had a field of 8. This was the start of the Rainbow 6. The odds-on favorite in race 4 was number 2, Dancing Queenie.
And they're off. Slow beginnings for both first-timers For the Fam and Queen of Swag. A good beginning on the far outside for Catherine's Drama and Miss KOC. They're the first 2 to begin. Rushing forward at the rail is For the Fam with Dancing Queenie in the 2 path. She's now 4th. Stretch of 2 to Tuesday's Rose. Then inside Queen of Swag recovers. Ryomar is second last, and the trailer is by Tway May as they race to the half-mile mark. At 21-1, it's Miss KOC and Eddie Nunez in front 3 parts of a length. Catherine's Drama is racing in second. It's a gap of 4 lengths back to the inside, and For the Fam ridden hard, not gaining. Dancing Queenie gets started for Jose Cruz third, but better than 5 lengths behind. Then it's a stretch of another 2 to Queen of Swag ahead of Tuesday's Rose. At the back of the field is By Tway May as Ryomar drops to last as they run to the top of the stretch. 2 long shots still going at it through a 22-2 opening quarter and a 45-3 half, and Catherine's Drama runs on to put ahead in front. Now the favorite Dancing Queenie begins to hit her best stride, and here she comes. In the center of the course, it's Dancing Queenie, and Jose Jose Cruz surging to the lead now. Dancing Queenie by 3. Catherine's Drama is second. The battle's on for the minors. Here's By Toy May with a late run, but the winner is the favorite, Dancing Queenie. Give it to Dancing Queenie by 5 in the end. By Toy May was second. Close after that, Queen of Swag and Catherine's Drama in 112 flat.
Dancing Queenie takes advantage of a nice pace battle and runs by the top pair inside the final furlong, drawing away for the score under jockey Jose Cruz for trainer Dave Fawkes and owner John Preety. Second 5 by Toy May from far back ahead of the 8 Catherine's Drama, who salvaged third. Here's a look at our groom of the month. For this month, it's Andres Cortez. Congratulations to Andres Cortez. We move now to the 5th race in the start of the late pick 5. We're on the turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for a price tag of $16,000. A field of 7 signed on. The favorite was the 1, Ventina.
And they're up. From the outside, Don't Talk Back begins nicely. Miquaima is sent by Olivero to go with that rival in the early stages, and these two speed off 3.5 lengths better than Bahama Kitten and Ventina. They travel as a team 3rd and 4th. Jess Sassy is 3 wide, now dropping over to save ground while racing in 5th. Little Shade is behind her, and 3 to the trailer, Patrona. Around the first turn they go. Miquaima now 3 parts in front of Don't Talk Back, but they're going quickly. They've opened 4 or 5 on Ventina and Bahama Kitten, who are still 3rd and 4th. Jess Sassy is 5th and better than 8 lengths behind. It's a stretch of another 4 to Little Shade as they string out. Patrona's last of all under Abby Medina with pace to chase through the opening quarter in 23 and 3. Miquaima now drifts off the fence a little bit and leads it by 1.5 lengths over Don't Talk Back in 2nd. It's 2.5 lengths back to Ventina in the blue blinkers 3rd. She's a half better than Bahama Kitten, who's racing wild 4th, and 2 better than the inside Jess Sassy 5th. It's a stretch of another 3 to Little Shade, and Patrona's a bit closer as they start to close ranks on the top pair through the opening half mile in 46 and 3. There's less than 3 furlongs to go, and up on the outside, Don't Talk Back has the lead, immediately tackled by Ventina, who's on the attack and now only a neck behind. From the back, both Patrona and Little Shade. Jess Sassy got stopped cold. We'll have a look for racing room, and Bahama Kitten is in that cluster as they turn in. Ventina gets first run and goes for home with a 1.5 lengths lead. Little Shade down the center of the course is the danger, while second. Don't Talk Back is now 3rd. Back 4th is Bahama Kitten. Final furlong, here's Little Shade and jockey Tyler Gaffleone surging to a short lead. Ventina right back at her. Little Shade, Ventina, Little Shade to win it. Ventina 2nd, 3 back to Don't Talk Back 3rd, then Bahama Kitten and Jess Sassy in 142 and 2.
Number 1, Ventina took the lead turning for home, but number 4, Little Shade proved best inside the final 16th under our leading jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Trainer Joe Capnese the 3rd and owner Joseph Luco. 1 Ventina 2nd ahead of 6 Don't Talk Back, who ran 3rd. The early pick 4 was hit for $90.15. The early pick 5 good for $359.90. Time to take a timeout. When we come back, the late pick 4 on the Friday card right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm. From the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 and the start of the late pick 4. 6 furlongs over the main track. Maidens of the state bred variety. These are special weight runners. Scratch number 7, Mr. 66. A field of 6. Favorites included 4 Green Mansions and 5 Foreman the Foreman.
And they're up. From the outside, Foreman the Foreman bounces away well from between horses. Here's Go, Gone, Gone, showing speed. Double Down Drama on the comeback try, moves through to take 2nd. Away 4th is Green Mansions. It's a stretch of 3 to Golani, and the first-timer Sweat is last of all as they race to the half-mile pole. Up front, Go, Gone, Gone clears the field, deleted by 2.5 over Foreman the Foreman, who's racing 2nd. Green Mansions gets started on the outside. He runs by Double Down Drama to take 3rd. Then it's a gap of 5 or 6 to Golani and 2 more to Sweat. The opening quarter was 21-4, and go, gone, gone, and Luca Panici letting it all hang loose at the 5/16, leading a length and a half. Foreman the foreman starts to get to him second. Green Mansions is third and in range. From the back, Sweat begins to find his best stride, trying to rally from about 6 lengths off the lead with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Foreman, the foreman, goes on to put ahead in front. Green Mansions in the center of the course, but Sweat is really rolling. Edgar Zayas trying to get him into the clear with 1/8 of a mile left. On the outside and taking the lead is Green Mansions. He'll have to hold off Sweat. Sweat is surging. Green Mansions digging. Sweat, Green Mansions. Here's the finish. Sweat in time. Sweat wins a half a length in the end from Green Mansions second, then Foreman the foreman. Double down drama and go, gone, gone in 1:11 flat.
Number 3, Sweat Greenlee in the early part of his debut today, but he put his mind to business inside the final quarter of a mile and ran down everybody to win going away under Edgar Zayas, trainer Stanley Gold, and the Arundel Farm, who also bred the son of Dialed In. We move now to the 7th race and the start of the late pick 3. Race 7 on turf, sprinting at 5 furlongs. An allowance optional claiming event. Scratch number 8, Rara. Scratch the 11, True Motion. A field of 9. Favorites included 2, Kingston Terrace, and number 5, Ricochet.
And they're off. Good start at the rail for Richie's sister, who heads off for the early lead. Moving between horses is Kingston Terrace, and up on the outside is Oriquiete. Moving up on the far outside is Silver Sachet with Little Christina from between horses. Taken back off the speed, both Waves of Blue and Bellata, who's down toward the rail. It's a stretch of 3 to Kaiser's Delight. She's second last, and the early trailer is White as Cotton. They swing around the far turn, and up front, Richie's sister holds the inside edge and a half a length advantage. 4 wide is Silver Sachet from the 2 path, is trying to run on Kingston Terrace. From behind the speed is Oriquiete, then Little Christina. Waves of Blue will be sent 5 wide, and Bellata saves ground toward the rail. Up for grabs, but Richie's sister cuts the corner and opens a 2-length lead now. Kingston Terrace is out after a second. Into the clear is Oriquiete, who's charging hard, and from between horses, Kaiser's Delight. The old lady's in with an upset possibility with the 16th to go. Richie's sister has the lead. Here's Kaiser's Delight surging. Kaiser's Delight bombs away.
Well, number 3, Kaiser's Delight, not as good as she once was, but as good once as she ever was, as the 9-year-old finds a fountain of youth in deep stretch and runs by them all for the score at better than 30 to 1. Marcos Meneses on board for his second riding victory of the afternoon, this one for trainer MC Reardon and owner Lee Lobelins. Second, number 5, Ricochet, ahead of the 1, Richie's sister, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the late daily double. Don't go away.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 8 on the program. First half of the late daily double. Starter allowance, optional claiming event at 1 mile over the main track. A field of 7 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Brushing together at the start, Ender's Cat and Jaden's Best. Jaden's Best took the worst of that, and Ender's Cat now puts ahead in front. Bama Bound is next, and up on the far outside is Amberjack. Running up on heels is Bonco Dinero, who's reined back by jockey Richard Mitchell to race from fourth. Then down at the inside, that's Moonshine Martini. Jaden's Best is off the speed today and moving between horses, and then it's a gap of about 6 to Papa Pig, who's allowed to settle into stride under Jesus Rios through the opening quarter in just 24 and 1. It's a moderate tempo being set, and it's being set by Jose Alvarez and Ender's Cat, who lead by a head. In the two-path in second is Bama Bound on the outside and Amberjack from third. Chamafi has hold of Moonshine Martini fourth and in a bit tight from down toward the inside. Zayas and Jaden's Best are next, with Bonco Dinero getting started 4 wide. The top flight horse is separated by 2.5 lengths, and then it's still 7 or 8 to Papa Pig, who's yet to uncoil the rally through a 47 and 2 opening half mile. Ender's Cat still has the lead, but Bama Bound not going away. He's right alongside second. The whip is out on Amberjack. He's not progressing. Jaden's Best is, and so is Moonshine Martini. They'll both need room. Bonco Dinero is wide on the course, and Papa Pig starts to find his best stride. He's last of all through 3 quarters in 1:11 and 3. They swing in. The whip is out on Ender's Cat. Looking for room bad is Moonshine Martini from the fence on the outside in Jaden's Best, and Papa Pig is in shouting range, and Rios has him rolling. Many chances inside the final 16th. Moonshine Martini gets through on the rail. Jaden's Best on the outside. Papa Pig surging late. Moonshine Martini has won it. It's close for second between Jaden's Best and Papa Pig in 1:37 and 1.
8-1 upset winner of today's 8th race was number 1 Moonshine Martini, who shot through an opening inside the final 1/8 of a mile to get the score under Gilbert Chamafi for Luis Luna and owner Lynn Strasco. It was a dead heat for second between 2 Jaden's Best and 4 Papa Pig. Ninth and final race brings out maiden claimers over the turf at 7.5 furlongs. Claiming price here is $20,000. We had a field of 10 sign on. The betting choice was number 7, Conquest Sorcerer.
And runners away. The favorite Conquest Sorcerer begins very well and is sent along by Gaffleon to try to secure the lead and the rail as they run to the first turn. Here's Sierra Love quickly up to challenge the favorite in the finale as these two race on. Miss Americon is now 3 wide and on the attack. Down at the inside, that's Silvera from between horses, Brianna's Treasure. Then it's Classic Charlotte and the Aqua down toward the inside. Out 3 wide is 5 cents, please. Then back at the outside is Bleeding Heart off the speed, while third last. Second last is Cape Fear, and Charming Hostess trails through the opening quarter in just 25 seconds flat. Down the backstretch they go. Sierra Love trying to keep Conquest Sorcerer honest on the front end. They lead a length and a half over Miss American, who's now racing in third. Out 3 wide on the course is 5 cents, please. Silvera's down at the rail. They're followed by Classic Charlotte and Bleeding Heart. Brianna's Treasure's dropped off the mark. It's a gap of 4 to Cape Fear, then 2 more to the trailer. The trailer is Charming Hostess. Inside half a mile away, Sierra Love keeps this pressure on Conquest Sorcerer through a 49 and 4 half mile. These two now start to quicken up a bit, working 2 better than Silvera third. Then it's Miss American, who's now 4th at the quarter-mile pole, followed by 5 cents, please. Bleeding Heart tries to run on from the back as they swing in. Gaffleon now asks the question of Conquest Sorcerer, and she leads by a length over Sierra Love second. From the back, Cape Fear is charging hard in the center of the course. Silvera still has a shot, and Bleeding Heart's down toward the inside. Final 16th, Conquest Sorcerer trying to see it through. Cape Fear on the stand side with Silvera. Conquest Sorcerer wins. Conquest Sorcerer from Silvera. Close after that between Cape Fear and Bleeding Heart in 1:30 and 4.
Nice job of rating by jockey Tyler Gaffleon. Even though Sierra Love was pushing him along, he still saved something for the stretch drive, and Conquest Sorcerer finally gets that elusive first victory for trainer Rashawn Creaky and owners Luch Racing Stable. Good run from 2 Silvera to get second ahead of 6 Cape Fear, with Bleeding Heart back in fourth. Late pick 5, $13,481.70. That's a 50-cent price. Rainbow 6, 20-cent return, $11,155.50. Summit of Speed tomorrow.
And that'll do it on this Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action. Keep in mind, tomorrow, the Summit of Speed on Saturday, July 1st. 14 races, an early post of 11:55 a.m. Make your plans to join us at Gulfstream Park. June is out, July is in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. tell you, Jack, I'm so tired